welcome back to Heyday Sews. Thanks for joining me. It's been a couple weeks, and the reason why was Hurricane Ian. We are in Southeast Florida, so we were not hit nearly as hard as our friends and neighbors in Southwest Florida. My heart goes out to them. I just hope that they are getting all the resources that they need. But we're fine here in sunny Southeast Florida. Very sunny right now. But this is when I could get out to get some film in to show you for Friday Sews this week, especially since it's been a couple weeks and I've got a lot to talk to you about. This first sundress, which we still are in sundress season, I know some of you sewists are in cooler climates and are getting to do your transitional pieces, and I'm just not there yet. It's still sundresses for most of the year, and it's certainly no exception right now. It's just gorgeous out today, and I'd love to film Friday Sews outside. I just love it. I mean, it's the most abundant resource in South Florida is the sun, so why not take advantage of it? The first sundress that I would like to talk to you about is one that I made first for my friend Jessica, and she looked absolutely gorgeous in it. I did hers in a denim, and I loved it so much that I was so jealous I had to make one for myself. So then I made this peach one, and then I decided on my third version to do quite the hack, and I really changed it up and came up with this, and I'll talk to you about both of them. I'll definitely pop up a picture of the one I made of my friend Jessica, if she allows me to do that, and I'll pop up pictures of me in these two dresses as well. This pattern, it's a Spanish company. It's called Oh Mother of Mine DIY. This everything is in Spanish, and I speak 3-4 words of Spanish, not very much, but she has many free patterns on her site. So I wanted to try one out just to sort of orientate myself to her, and I had made another skirt about a year ago, I think, another one of her free patterns, which was adorable, in a great See You at 6 fabric that I loved. But this dress is pretty special because it has shearing in the back, which I absolutely love. Shearing is a great feature because it negates the reason for closures. You don't have to have all the closures and zippers and buttons if you have shearing, because it's elastic thread and it stretches. So I'll give you kind of a close-up of that if I can. So you'll see the shearing in the back, which kind of draws everything in together, and you know, you have no reason for a zipper if you have the shearing. I love shearing. I could use it a lot more often. I have a ton of it, so I think I'll be shearing a lot more often. And it's perfect for a sundress. Really thin spaghetti straps. The flounce on the front is gorgeous. The cutout, the tie, and I did do a button placket on this one, which I think is adorable. I also did that on Jessica's. Shearing on the back. And this is an interesting finish that I did on both of these dresses. It's a rolled hem on the serger, which is a great way to finish. You don't turn anything under. It's just, I'll have to pop up a picture so that you see if you're not familiar with it. It is a spectacular way to finish your items, especially these lightweight drapey fabrics, I find. So a little bit more about what Holly's got on now. This is the modified version of the dress that I'm wearing, but I hacked the top, and I liked the flounce idea that's here, so I continued that here with also that rolled hem. She's got the darts. She's got shearing all the way across, the adjustable straps, and a rolled hem. And I love this fabric. This is from Joann's. It's really pretty. It's got wildflowers in mason jars. whereas this one is kind of a peach and earth tone stripe with some blue in it. And I believe this is from StyleMaker Fabrics. Both real thin, strappy dresses, and so cool and comfortable to wear. I want to show you a little bit closer on these dresses. So here's the fabric on the dress a little bit closer up. You can see it's got a lot of peach, a lot of earth tones, a little bit of blue. Really gorgeous fabric. All right, did a quick change on Holly, and she is now wearing the first dress. Just wanted to show you a couple features. I love the little flounce up here on this rayon challis. Just kind of makes these flounces very pretty. It's got the tie. Bust darts. The tie in the middle. The button placket. I love the buttons that I came up with. Beautiful. The rolled hem at the bottom. Spaghetti straps, adjustable. And on this one, I followed the pattern and only went with the sheared piece from here to here. Where on the other one, on the hacked version, the white version with the wildflowers, I went all the way from side seam to side seam. But both I think are very cute and do a lot for shaping. So I was starting to melt just a little bit. It's really, really hot out today. I see some shade coming, so that's good. I wanted to show you just a couple features of the dress. Now, I do love the flounce and how this came out. This is the rolled hem that I love, and I've been using it, I feel like, an awful lot. So I did a rolled hem on the serger, on the flounce, before I tucked it up into the bias tape here. The darts, bust darts came out spectacular. Adjustable straps. You can see the shearing a lot better. A rolled hem on the bottom. So I think she turned out just really, really cute. And I love the fabric. Again, this fabric came from Joann's in the silky area. Not exactly sure of the content, but I love the cute little wildflowers. Okay, so Holly and I have done a quick change so that we can talk about the Flutter Wrap dress by Pattern for Pirates. Oh, and let me take this moment to just make a correction. In the last segment, I was talking about shearing. We're not shearing sheep around here, it's shirring. I do know better. I know how to pronounce the word, but I've heard it wrong so many times that now I repeat it. It's S-H-I-R-R-I-N-G, shirring, shirring, shirring. And also, I did want to update you. I ran in and checked my notes. The peach and earth tone fabric is not from StyleMaker Fabrics, it's from Stylish Fabrics. But I love both companies, they both have beautiful fabrics. So, a little bit more about the Flutter Wrap dress, Pattern for Pirates. I love this one. It's a full wrap. I have some faux wraps also that I absolutely adore, but this one is just lovely. I love a full wrap. So this is the one that I did first, and this is out of an ITY. I think I just got it from Amazon. I don't recall now. And I just put a black cotton spandex in kind of a double bias tape, which is not what the pattern calls for. I should have rolled it all the way under, but because this ITY was so thin, I kind of modified it a little bit with the cotton spandex, and I used cotton spandex around the belt just because I thought that I would have a better result. I was really kind of worried about this ITY, but if you can see on Holly, She's got a gorgeous, it's not showing up very well. She's got a gorgeous animal print. Let's pick her up a little bit. There she is. I love the animal print on these leaves. So this fabric turned out really gorgeous, I believe. She's got the ruffle around the bottom. I did not choose to do that on this one, but I thought that it was super cool on her. And I've got pictures of both that I can pop up. So I think this one turned out really, really pretty. I think they turned out pretty. I would definitely give the Flutter Wrap a thumbs up, along with the Oh Mother of Mine DIY free pattern. Definitely thumbs up on both. I think they all four turned out great. And a little bit more about what Miss Holly is wearing right now. There is the fabric that I love. The optional flounce at the bottom. I did not put that on the butterfly version of the dress that I'm wearing right now, but it is a full wrap. And a little bit more on the Flutter Wrap. Buttonhole opening on the side. Not a buttonhole, I just kind of turned it under. Pretty sure I followed the pattern instructions on that. And it's completely finished. Very happy with her. So a couple more features on the Flutter Wrap. This is a rayon, the butterfly fabric is I want to say a rayon spandex French terry, so super comfy inside. I was a little bit worried about the shoulders, so I did stabilize them with some bias tape, just so that they would hold up a little longer. Hopefully you notice the flutter sleeve option on the Flutter Wrap. And I did use again on this one, I did not use the self fabric. I used a white cotton spandex for the binding, but I did pull it all the way under this time. And I think obviously for a great result. She wears fantastic. And here are the beautiful flutter sleeves once again. And this fabric did come from So So English. And I will link the pattern companies in the description box below. Here's the Flutter Wrap on, this one with the flounce. And I think they both turned out really fantastic. So I don't actually have the shorts anymore, but I did want to share a fail. It's the Green Style Moxie pattern, which I do love, and if I would have actually followed the pattern, which I don't tend to do, it probably would have worked out fine. However, I used an athletic knit instead of using a stretch woven as the pattern calls for, and I really only sized down once. Maybe had I have sized down more sizes, I probably would have been okay. And I did hear someone in another vlog say that they did size down, but she did not state how much. So I only sized down once. It was not enough. I will be making these again, but I will make them with stretch woven. And it's unfortunate because it was a really great fabric, and you know, I like the style of them. I think they're going to be great once I do them correctly. So that is definitely my fail for the past 2 weeks. So here's a little bit about what's going on with my work in progress right now. I'm working on a peasant dress from Melly Sews. She's got an amazing YouTube channel. Please check her out, and I will link her below. She has so many tutorials and free patterns, and she does have pay for patterns also, which is Blank Slate. And she's just amazing with the tutorials. So please check her out if you haven't. She came out just very recently. I think her most recent video is on a peasant blouse or tunic. I lengthened it just a little bit so that it could be a short dress, but this is work in progress. I almost have the neckline complete. It's just gathered with elastic with a bias tape casing. She goes through a whole tutorial on her video. It looks great belted, I think. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the sleeves. In fact, if you could comment below in the description box, I would really appreciate that. I was thinking, you know, a casing at the end, so this could be kind of a 3/4 bell sleeve, maybe a row of shearing here as well, or maybe finish this with a rolled hem with just a couple rows of shearing right here, which would hit probably right here. So I don't know. Give me your opinion in the description box. Tell me what you think, what I should do with the sleeves. And in terms of the bottom, it is coming out kind of short. So I think I'm definitely going to put that rolled hem that I am all about right now, my favorite thing. I am going to put the rolled hem. So I will have this for you for the next Friday sews for sure. It is a double gauze that I got from Joann's on sale. In fact, it's turning out so well, I think I might go get some more if there's any more on sale left. So it's double gauze is so cool. It's not, I mean, it's certainly not wicking, but you just feel so cool and wonderful in it. And it is a way for me to wear a 3/4 sleeve in my climate and get to enjoy feeling a little bit of a longer sleeve on occasion. And I think it's a great color. It even looks better when I have red hair than when I have blonde hair, so on the yellow. Nothing special on the back. I've got a couple different belts that I can kind of pair with it. So I'll definitely have that for you next time. Sorry about the 2-week delay with Hurricane Ian, but it could not be helped. I did try to put on a little short for you last week to do a safe check-in, but even that didn't work, technological difficulties. And I've got other things coming down the pike. I'm still trying to get to the Harper cardigan. It has not been a priority since it's still so hot, but I will make it a priority very soon. I think my daughter may want a peasant blouse or a peasant dress after she sees this one. That's what I'm expecting. So we'll see what her wish list is after I finish this. And here is a gorgeous Georgia and Ginger crossover top that I have talked to you about before. I am planning to do a review on the next Friday sews, but I did just remember this, so I wanted to talk to you about this one. We'll go into it further in depth next time when I have a couple of other versions to show you, but I need to get this to my friend Nikki, who I made it for, so I can't wait to give this to her. So we'll talk more about this one and the others in the next Friday sews. So we're now back from the beach. I'm getting a little bit of cutting time done, listening to Inside the Hem with Lindsay. I love her vlog. I can learn what's coming out with Big Four. And she was educating me on Mimi G's new patterns, Know Me. Can't wait to look at all these. Oh my gosh, that beautiful, so pretty. I don't even make men's clothes and I like to follow the men. I think his name's Scorpio. Cute patterns. This green. Oh my gosh, look at this green coat. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, so I guess we have to call it Big 5 now. No more Big 4. Thank you, Mimi. And this is what happens when you ask your husband, because you're having technical difficulties, you ask hubby to print out your pattern. And you tell him, I just need 2 ranges. I just need layers so that I only have 2 ranges, which is what George and Ginger calls their different pattern sizes. So I'm going in this 12 to 14 area. So he prints them all. I didn't get layers. So that's gonna be an added challenge to get a highlighter and highlight my range. Ugh. It might be time for a projector. I think I might be asking for, hubby, for a projector.
It's worth 15 pounds in England. I don't know why it's so heavy.
So here is my beautiful scrap fabric. This Veridont green from a pair of shorts that I made. This gorgeous cotton lawn from Mood Fabrics, a remnant that I had made when I made my dress. These are cork scraps and embossed leather scraps, and I just kind of threw them all together to see what I might want to make. Until next Friday, I hope your bobbins are full and I hope you have a heyday sewing. Bye y'all.